And now, live from Pod Cabin in Burbank, California, it's the Alison Rosen is Your New Best Friend show. Tonight, Alison welcomes her guests. He's a comedian, podcaster, and musician who considers Mark McConville his boogie. It's Matt Gourley. He's also a comedian, podcaster, and a musician who considers Matt Gourley his boogie.
Yeah.
It's Mark McConville.
Hello.
Hi, my boogie.
Daniel Quantz is not here. And he's never been happier because he didn't have to write an intro. I'm the bad boy of podcasting, Tony Thaxton. And as I wrote this intro, I realized I don't know why Daniel says hop on board the love bus, but I'll say it anyways. Hop on board the love bus and say hello to your new best friend, Alison Rosen.
Alison Rosen. Alison Rosen is your new best friend. Alison, with her good times never end. Alison Rosen. Do the wavy pencil dance again. Allison's your new best friend.
Hello, my mini coffee ice cream cones. Welcome to another very exciting episode of Alison Rosen is Your New Best Friend. That particular tiny, delicious carbohydrate was sent in on Patreon by Anna Q. Yes, I am on Patreon. All sorts of fun stuff. I just put out an episode of The Friend Zone. It was supposed to be just me answering your questions, and then there was going to be a surprise guest, Elliot, my 5-year-old, but he was going to be revealed at the end. But then those people at the video level would have seen a tiny hand tapping me on the shoulder way earlier than intended and then whispering, "You're taking too long." So he joined early. He sang Snoop, "Drop It Like It's Hot." That's the only Snoop song he knows, but I feel like it's the hit of that episode. So you get that. There's a level where you can text me and I'll text you back. You can see videos of the Thursday show, all sorts of fun stuff. If you sign up for a year, you get 2 months free. So it's I usually say something else here, but I'm blanking.
That's a good deal.
That is something I agree with. Patreon.com/Alison Rosen. This is a very, very special episode for a number of reasons. One, it's our first episode in person since July of 2021.
Ooh.
That's right. The energy is crackling. And two, as you may have noticed, when you didn't hear Daniel's voice at the beginning and you heard Tony's, this is Tony's Picks.
Tony's Picks.
I am tired. I'm tired of so many things, mostly just everything. I'm tired of responsibility. I'm tired of being awake. I'm tired of booking. I'm tired of hosting. I'm tired of being the straw that stirs the drink. I'm just tired, Tony. I think we all are this many years into the pandemic. And I said, you know who's capable, able-bodied, hunky, and creative? Tony Thaxton.
The Thax Man.
The Thax Man.
That's right.
And you know who's connected? And you know who's always recommending guests in his gentle, diplomatic way? Just gently being like, hey, no pressure, but I was thinking this person might be a good guest. And for the most part,
where's this going? Who's let you down? Give me names.
I can't even think of one right now. There's been so many. But no, everyone you've recommended has been great. So I had this idea, and it seemed like a great one at the time. And I mean, and we'll see how it goes, right? Mm-hmm. But I was like, you should book some shows. Not too many. In case it's a disaster. In case it's a disaster.
I love making this big deal out of this, and it's 2 shows. 2 shows.
It's a trial run, Mm-hmm. It's a soft launch.
Yeah.
It's a soft launch of
Hey, I'll take it.
Tony's Picks.
Yeah.
Tony's Picks.
Tony's Picks.
Right. So anyway, this is the maiden voyage of Tony's Picks.
Oh!
Tony's Picks.
Might have to move that to an easier spot.
And you brought in a couple guys who you felt were deserving of this slot.
Yeah. These 2 guys came to mind right away. 2 of my favorites.
Well, Matt Gourley, who tried to convince me his name is pronounced Gourley, who went to the wrong house earlier and recorded another podcast. Mm-hmm. I know you because you have been on this show before.
That's correct.
Wonderful to see you again.
Nice to see you.
And you are famed podcaster, on-air producer for Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. And as I'm sure we discussed when you were on my show, he stole that whole friend thing from me.
Right. That's probably true. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'd have to go back and listen
That's
to that
why
episode. I don't think I feel good about it.
I have on this podcast. I technically have to be Matt Gourley because on there I'm Matt Gourley,
Right.
And I can't. It's like SAG. You know, you can't have the same name.
Exactly. I just got an email from Fran Drescher.
I did too.
Do not work about you being on my show.
Yeah, I got that same email, and I agreed. I agreed.
People love SAG humor.
Yeah.
Whether they're in or out of the union, they love SAG humor.
It's relatable, and as much as I want to say it's elitist, it really isn't. It's just dumb.
Yes.
I'm not calling your joke dumb. My part in it. Should I stay?
Leave now?
I'll show myself in.
Anyway, you also do in Voorhees We Trust with Gourley and Rust and so many other podcasts.
Yeah,
okay.
Too many.
And then with you is Mark McConville.
Hello. Wait, did I get applause?
You got applause.
Yeah.
It was delayed a little bit. She's changing up the way she's doing these. Everything's all out of whack today.
Okay.
Yeah, that's because you're running the show here.
It's because it's Tony's picks?
It's Tony's picks.
Tony's Picks.
I don't even know why I'm talking. The whole idea was I was going to take a nap.
You did say you were tired of hosting.
Would you like to?
Not so much.
Come on, grab the moment. Carpe diem. Tony, this is it. Stand on
I'm
top
not
of your
prepared.
desk.
I didn't do any
Captain,
research
no one
on you
ever
guys.
is prepared. Sweaty Tooth Madman, go.
Sweaty Tooth Madman.
It's from Dead Poets Society.
Oh.
I was on a run there, but I was my own performer and audience for a little bit there.
No, I like it. I'm glad it's a reference because
If you just pulled that out of your brain,
Yeah, I
that'd
was
be
just
pretty
thinking-
wild.
But why are the teeth sweaty?
Well, that's what happens in the movie. He pulls it right out of his brain. Ethan Hawke, as Robin Williams is coaxing it out of him, and it's a magical moment, just like I think what I did there was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I felt the magic.
I'm sorry. I've been robbing you of your introductory thunder.
It's
and
totally
I
fine.
apologize.
Mark McConville.
That's me.
You're one of the many, and I felt like that actually. I'm getting ahead of myself. You're one of the many brilliant performers in Super Ego.
Yes.
Gourley's also in that, right?
That's right.
And Paul F. Tompkins.
That's right.
And I met you at Tam O'Shanter, where Paul F. Tompkins lives, a couple years ago.
Yes.
You were, I believe.
It's where bow ties are made.
Yeah.
They
The
do.
International House of Bow Ties.
They make, you get a nice sort of corned beef sandwich or a
Yes.
pastrami sandwich, and then they also in the back they're making ties.
That's right.
They have to be.
And I didn't know this, but I discovered it when we were here waiting for Gourley. Not that we minded waiting.
I don't blame you if you did.
No, it was great. We got to get to know each other.
I see.
That you are also a podcast producer.
That's right. I'm producing some stuff.
That's right.
I don't know if I can talk about it.
You can say it. I think it's fair
Yeah.
to say.
On May 12th, we have a new show coming out. It's Phil Rosenthal. Do you know Phil Rosenthal from?
Do I?
He has a
So,
new show
with
called
David
Naked.
Wild.
Yes,
Yeah.
with David Wild.
That's
I
right.
didn't know you're producing that.
Yeah.
That's Phil Rosenthal and David Wild have been on my show, but Phil Rosenthal has been on a bunch. He is
Yeah.
a wonderful friend of the show.
He's terrific, and he has a new show with David called Naked Lunch, where they sit down and have lunch with people from all kinds of different
That's
worlds.
So great. Tell them I say hi.
I will.
Yeah, whenever Phil is on the show, my listeners go nuts because he's such a sweet guy.
The sweetest.
The sweetest.
He's the nicest guy.
Is this a Phil Rosenthal appreciation podcast?
It sounds like it's turning into one.
I think it might be.
Yeah,
I know.
Gourley, do you
Yeah.
know him?
Yeah, I'm executive producing this podcast.
Wait, are you really?
Yes.
That's right.
Tony?
I'm the first guest.
Speaking of Tony, I saw that you're on Doughboys.
Just a Patreon.
But
episode,
still, how
double.
exciting for you, because
Yeah.
I know that the whole reason you wanted to work with me was to try to get closer to them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much this whole show is trying to get me into other shows.
Really
yeah.
playing the long game.
Yeah, that's
Did you
right.
have fun?
No, it was miserable. No, it was great.
They just made him eat raw dough.
Every show is about raw dough.
Wow.
You'd think they would do something else.
Yeah.
It was a Patreon episode, so we didn't do food. They were doing a pilot presentation thing where they were watching pilots of shows, and so we had to watch the Game of Thrones pilot. And I'm like the worst guest for that because I'm like the one person on earth that didn't like Game of Thrones. So
Oh.
yeah,
Say more. King.
Say more, Jay Moore.
I just never. I tried to watch Game of Thrones. I watched the first season and a half, and then I just hit a point where I was realizing characters were dying, and I was like, I don't even know what that guy's name was.
Spoiler!
Tony's picks.
Yeah. I tapped out of Game of Thrones, but way later. But I didn't make it as there's a famed, very violent wedding that happens. But I had already stopped watching because it was way too violent for me as well. What about you guys, Mark? And,
I think ours is probably
Matt?
the same,
Well,
beginning to end for me.
Yeah, for you. I was so into it. My wife and I were on a trip in Japan during the last 2 episodes of the show.
This is crazy, Mark. We've never talked about this.
I don't think we've ever talked about this. So we said, well, it's the modern world and the internet's everywhere. We should be able to watch these final 2 episodes of this massive, massive show in Japan. No. But we have friends that live in Japan, and they said if you join Amazon Japan, you can stream it through a network called Star. It's not Stars with a Z, it's just Star. So I used my friend's address to sign up for Amazon.com so that I could then get an app. But I don't read the Japanese language. I don't speak it. I was using my phone, which
You
has
ugly American.
Oh my
Totally.
God, you're so dumb.
there's the Google Translate with your camera would sort of translate. So I was just using my phone on my iPad to sort of figure out, all right, if I sign up like this and click on this. So we finally figured it out. The first of the 2 episodes we watched in one hotel. And then the last day we were there was the final episode. We went through all of this stuff to watch that. And it was, for me, quite disappointing.
Yeah, I don't think anybody
It was
liked that
not
finale, did they?
worth the trouble.
Yeah.
But also I didn't want to, it was the one thing that I wanted to watch live and not have it spoiled. So in that respect, I guess it was worth it because I did watch it as everyone else in the world was watching it.
Now I'm remembering. Again, I had not been watching for a while, but now I'm remembering that people were disappointed with that finale. But I can't
Certainly.
remember
You
why.
had
You
to
were
be.
disappointed as well.
Yeah,
Matt.
but not as much as most people because I was kind of just like, hey, all of this was a really fun journey and maybe they didn't stick the landing, but I really enjoyed the series. And so even though the finale wasn't the most amazing, I still...
And that was where there
appreciate
was a Starbucks cup in the scene.
That was one of the later episodes. But I was in Thailand for a wedding when that dropped, and same thing, you can't get any streaming services out of country. So
Yeah.
a friend hooked me up on Plex and had it ready to go. And then because there were so many people from here at that wedding, we passed around my laptop one by one. Like you check out my laptop
For an hour?
basically, and people would go watch it in their rooms and hand it back. And I think it went through like 7 or 8 couples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a disappointing end, but I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Just, I'll take that for the satisfaction of the show. I was very into it.
See, that's how I felt, and I know I'm in the minority. That's how I felt about Lost.
Oh,
Is I enjoyed the ride. That show sucked me in like no other show really ever did.
Have you
And,
talked to Bobby Moynihan? Do you know him?
I've never met him. No.
Okay.
So, but I have spoken to him. That's weird.
Because he's like the world's biggest Lost. I believe he has either he has no tattoos or he has a Lost tattoo or he has Lost paraphernalia or I don't know. But he's like the world's biggest Lost fan.
It just says "Not Penny's Boat" on his hand.
I should not talk to him because I'm the world's largest Lost detractor. And
Yeah.
I apologize.
Hey, like what you like. I don't.
Oh my
care.
God. I want to get you guys both in a room and just watch the sparks fly. And I don't mean in a love way. Just see
Well,
what
maybe.
happens.
I mean, opposites attract.
Yes, they say that, but do they really? I mean, do they really?
Does MC Scat Cat lie?
Well, that song came on the other day, and it was saying you like movies, I like TV. That's not opposites.
No.
That's you both like visual mediums. You're
What's
very
the opposite of movies?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Darkness is sitting in the
I
darkness.
guess real life.
Books.
Death.
Well, it ain't TV. TV's adjacent. Like TV's an overlapping Venn diagram. So get together, you two, or break up. If opposites attract, you got nothing in opposite common.
Did I sufficiently introduce you, Mark?
Sure. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see here. I have been told that you guys have prepared some fun facts.
Yeah.
So that we can all of us, get to know you a little better.
Sure.
Let's
Matt, do you want to
hear.
go first? Or want me to go first?
Go first, because do you ever have that thing when someone asks you to tell you a fun fact and you realize I got about 50, but I can only remember 2?
Yeah.
So I'm going to use these final remaining moments to think if there's any other gems in there. I've got some.
Okay,
but-
good. Yeah.
Okay, I have an idea. So, Alison, I know you probably the least, and I would say Tony would be next, and then Matt, I know you very well, and I would think it reciprocates, right?
Mhm.
So I'm going to present.
But
a
I
fun
know
fact.
you.
You know me the least.
I know
she
you
knows you so
the best.
well. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I know you so well.
Every single moment you and I have had together, I've had a little earwig on that she's been listening in
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
All right. So what I thought was I would have true or false fun facts.
Ooh,
And
I
I'll
love
just go
something
down,
like this.
down the chain, and we'll see where we're at. All right. So
Okay.
No.
true or false? I do not drink water.
Can I just chime in before she
Please.
even says anything?
'Cause look at my face.
What's
This is- we need
great
a
about
visual
this
medium.
is legitimately Alison hates water.
Is that true?
Play,
Yeah,
play it.
Got Canada Dry there.
Oh, I'm
Is it buried?
Yeah, it's buried somewhere.
Tony's pig.
Tony's picks.
Waiting for Tony.
Tony's Picks.
So you found that one.
I don't know where the water one is. Quickly, I'm sorry, Allison.
It sounds like this. Water can suck a dick.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Okay. So
True?
true or false?
I
don't
want it
drink-
to be true.
Well, let's go
False
down the
that
line. So
water
your
can
answer
suck
is
a dick.
true,
True.
right?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
we're going down the line.
Tony, we'll go to you. I don't drink water. True or false?
I'm gonna go false.
Okay, Matt.
False.
Yeah, no, I do drink water.
damn
I
it.
enjoy it.
I've fed him.
But my wife's uncle, who I never met, and he was sort of dismissed from the family because he also famously did not drink water.
That's why he was dismissed from the
very
family.
proud of it.
dismissed.
But then I just went, how did he get his hydration?
Yeah.
And they said he's constantly drinking coffee, which dehydrates you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he drank Sprite. Those were his two things that he
Were his
did
teeth
drink.
okay?
I never met the person.
When was he
Okay.
dismissed from life? For drinking just Sprite?
Yeah, I don't know, but it was just Uncle
Wait,
Bob.
but okay, in my
But you-
defense, okay, I was just outed for having a diet ginger ale on the table, but I also have this thing of water here.
But you don't
which I've been
enjoy
working on
water.
for 3 weeks.
Oh.
I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it.
Wow.
It's
It
good
is-
for you,
That is what they say.
but you're not.
I'm not on board.
But how can
I
you
don't
hate
like
it?
the
It's such a neutral. I mean, it's
I
literally
know that's
clear
what
and has
I've never
no
heard
taste.
someone say they hated
Yeah.
water.
Sparkling
until I
water.
met
Do you
her.
do sparkling water? Does that make it better or worse?
It makes it better.
Yeah.
But I still don't.
But you have to do flavored though, right?
Oh,
But then
that's what I want. That is what I crave. For years, all I drank, this is not about me, and yet it's turning into being about me. For years, all I drank was these clear, no calorie, no caffeine, no anything, sparkling flavored waters. However, they have a lot of citric acid and things, which are like actually very, you'd think they'd be, I thought they were fine.
but they're not fine.
They rot your enamel on your teeth?
Exactly. So I had
Oh.
enamel erosion.
Whoa.
Which I was like, I'm sure it's fine, but it actually wasn't fine. So I actually just, by the way, when people talk about situations with their teeth, I cannot think of anything I'd rather listen to less. So I'll just make this fast.
Okay.
So I actually just got like a little bit of bonding at the gum line.
Wow.
Yeah. And here's the thing they don't tell you about that. I don't know if anyone has ever had any bonding happen.
Yes.
You have. Okay. All of my other teeth are like smooth and they feel like glass, but where there's bonding, it's like, oh, is there tile grout in my mouth?
Did they use Bondo?
I think they did.
Oh.
I went to a guy named Ed and he does it out of his garage.
Yeah,
Do you think that was a bad
there's
idea?
problem.
When does it ever feel normal?
I don't know.
Mine
I
doesn't.
don't know if I've
No.
had it.
And it never will. I have to
Wonderful.
get
They
the
didn't
tooth
warn
just
me.
replaced
Okay.
eventually, I think.
Wow.
But it's been too long. It's been longer than they said it would last.
They didn't actually say anything like this is temporary. However, on the internet, it says it lasts like 5 to 10 years.
Yeah,
but they
I was
didn't
given
say that.
7 years, and it's been way
Interesting.
longer.
That's how
than that.
long
Okay.
the roughness lasts, or the bonding
The
itself?
bonding
The
itself,
bond itself.
yeah.
Okay.
Like fake breasts, they don't last forever.
They don't?
evidently. I guess not. I don't know.
Let's go to the
Okay,
next fun
yes,
fact.
let's.
I've never mowed a lawn. True or false?
I'm going to say it's true.
Okay, Tony. I've never mowed a lawn. True or false?
Wait, where are you? I'm sorry. Where are you from originally?
I grew up in Wisconsin.
I'm sorry. False.
Okay,
I'm gonna go true. Just,
All right.
just cause.
great. And Matt, we go to you.
False.
Oh, Tony's the only one that gets it right. I've never mowed a lawn.
Oh, why did I not trust my
My
gut
dad
here?
is a gardener. He's a green thumb. He's a horticulture man, and he never let me mow the lawn.
Oh,
It was
wow.
his thing.
Because you'd fuck it up.
And then I went to college and there was no lawn. And then
Got
I
it.
lived in apartments forever.
Oh, you got to go to college with a lawn.
Yeah, what college did you go to that they didn't
Actually,
have a
there were
lawn?
lawns. It's just I was not responsible for mowing them.
You didn't have a
nope.
student mode college?
Nope.
Interesting.
And then, there's just never been occasion to mow a lawn.
Wow, come on over.
Ready? True or false?
Sorry.
Yes. Do you have more follow-up questions?
Yes, I do. Your dad didn't want to share the family biz with you?
Also, that's such a bonding thing.
Yeah.
For
I
Not
also
in the- not in the
Enough
tooth
bonding
play.
talk. guys.
I was also not a willing student. I did not
Okay.
want to do it then. That's actually not true. I did. My friend made a bunch of money mowing lawns, and I had said I want to do it too. And
Right.
my dad just went, "You're going to cut off your toe or something." No.
Oh,
Did you ever
interesting.
like rebel and
mow a lawn?
No, I've never mowed a lawn.
I realize as I'm asking, but
And at this point, I've made it this far. I don't think I'm ever going to do it.
Yeah.
not with that attitude.
Nope.
no.
Next fun fact.
Okay.
I've been nominated for an Academy Award.
True. I don't know.
Tony. False. Matt.
Fucking false.
False. Absolutely.
Not that I
false.
don't
No,
have
I've
faith in you, but
never done.
Okay.
Allison, true or false? I've played pedal steel guitar with the Indigo Girls.
True.
Tony.
Yeah, I'll go true.
Matt.
fucking true.
That is true. I did do that.
That's so cool. When?
I was part of the opening band in a show in San Diego, and then they said, "We want you to learn this song," and it's the most scared maybe I've ever been. I had no business playing.
That's not true.
I just wasn't. It was years ago, though.
I know, but you've always been good, honey.
I don't know. I don't think I've practiced more for something than that.
How much
That's interesting because
advance-
we have a gig coming up.
I've been practicing.
Okay.
Just not as much.
No.
Yeah.
How far ahead of time did you find out they wanted you to play with them?
Probably a week, but it was one song.
Okay. Right. I thought you meant like day of show.
And they wanted me to do a solo, which I was not at the time. I was not. I'd only been playing for maybe 3 or 4 years.
But you have
So
to
I
understand
worked
he
hard.
is a
Virtuoso.
uncanny natural
Yeah,
ability
he's
for
really
music. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Did they themselves ask you, or did they have like a go between?
An
No, it was a
indigo between?
It was an indigo between. Yes, Tony, very good.
Thank
very
you.
good. Finally, my high school mascot was the Hudson Hawk. I grew up in Hudson, Wisconsin, so the mascot of the Hudson High School is Hudson Hawk. True or false?
I think it's true.
Tony,
I also think it's true.
Matt,
I don't know this, but I'll say false.
it is false. I would love it if it was the Hudson Hawks.
Yeah, me too.
What
And
was it?
Bruce Willis up there.
Yeah,
And Danny Aiello.
I just had to get some
Richard
Bruce Willis
Grant.
in here because R.I.P.
Sarah
for the
Bernhardt,
bald.
Sandra
Not that he died, but he's not going to do any more movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's a
Because of
bald
his
hero.
aphasia.
He's a
Yeah.
bald hero to me.
Maybe he'll do more albums.
We were the Raiders. Seagram's golden wine coolers. Oh, glad we did that.
Well, I feel like I know you so
Those
much
are my fun
better.
facts, yeah.
Yeah, because when you were on your way over here, I was like, has he mowed a lawn? I just don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was supposed to be followed with a.
That's a fun fact.
That's
Living Space. I just went to Living Spaces
You
today and bought
did?
2 goddamn rugs. It was fate.
Wait,
How do you...
is that the Living Spaces lady singing that?
No, it's Jackie Johnson singing it.
Oh.
But in the style of Living Spaces.
Yes.
We have her singing a lot of stuff.
Could you
in
play
the-
that one again?
Mm-hmm.
That's a fun fact.
Could she do Sports Chalet? Do you know that's an LA thing?
Oh,
maybe?
yes.
Yeah.
Sports
I don't remember
Chalet. We'll take it to the limit.
Do.
I
That
bet
must be
she
an older
could.
one.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
They're
that
out of
one.
business. They are out of business, but that was a great Sports Chalet.
We'll take it to the limit.
I'd love to be in that session and just go like, can you give me 10% more on that Sports Chalet? Like it always sounded like they were going to pass out right after finishing that one.
So, Tony, I need to give you some compliments.
Oh.
I like this.
Do you have something to play to indicate compliments are coming?
Tony Thaxton.
See, we have a ton of Living Spaces style drops. So we made a promo to indicate Tony's picks, and it was my idea and my vision, yes. But you edited it, and you did such a good job. It is so funny. You underplayed or both underestimated and underplayed, I would say, your abilities as a video editor. Because I ran it by you. I was like, hey, because I know that you do some light video editing, but you've always sort of underplayed.
My skills are minimum, but
that's always how you presented it. So I didn't know whether to ask you to do it or someone else, but I did run it by you, and you're like, yeah, I think I could do that. And then you sent it to me and you're like, hey, is this sort of what you were thinking of? I'm just going to stop myself right here because I have a tendency to like really overwork things especially when they're dumb. So just let me know. And it was so funny. It was like 99% what the final one ended. Like we just messed with the audio and changed like one frame and then had to I hate modern the thing I hate about living in 2022, the only thing I hate, everything else is perfect. The only thing I hate is that when you make a video, you have to make it in widescreen and you have to make it in square and you have to make it vertical and you have to know how all those ratios. That's the only thing I hate. Other than that, everything else, I give it an A+. So that was a nightmare. And we never totally nailed one. You know what? I'm taking away from the compliment.
Yeah. Sounds like this thing sucks really bad.
Yeah. Burn it with fire.
I thought I was about to get a raise on air, but I guess not.
But back to that. Oh my God. Back to the editing.
A couple of notes.
So well done. It was so hilarious. You made it so funny. As I told you, Owen, my 3-year-old, who has a very discerning comedic eye, watched it over and over and over and was like this guttural laughter.
Yeah.
But then I also did the same thing. You just did. And then Daniel and I were driving home last night. We went down to my parents for Easter and we were driving home and he on his own asked who edited that. And I said, Tony. And he said he did such a good job. He's like, you know why he's so good at editing? He said, because he's a drummer, his sense of timing. That was his theory.
Oh,
I don't know. But anyway, so I just wanted to say, you did such a good job. I think we should play it on air.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how much it's visual.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. How's that going to play on here?
We'll find out.
I have to. I know you mentioned. We'll tighten this up a little bit. Here it is.
You want Mark and me to vamp?
Yes.
Well, here's a little song that stalls for time. It ain't got rhythm, but lots of rhyme.
It was written in France in 1492. Columbus was there, so what you gonna do?
Played by Gerard Depardieu. He sang and a song and went a 1 and a 2. I'm on a boat going to the United States, and I like getting love from a lady named Grace.
Keep going?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, keep going.
I mean, yeah, I think keep going. It's probably going to take me about 5 more minutes.
Grace was a lady who was skinny as a pole, and she left her life and then went in a hole, and she never came out till 1493 when she had to go poo and she had to go pee.
Well, that was when America got its name, 'cause Grace the lady was feeling kind of lame, had a gimpy leg and a wooden peg, and she hobbled to the toilet and made her fame. Is that video ready?
Are we? Do you need?
Excuse me.
Is that?
Well,
we're good. We're good.
Okay.
But I could listen to that for much longer.
Me too.
I mean, this is not going to follow that now.
well, then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Hey, boss, I booked those shows you wanted me to book.
Oh, great. Who'd you get?
We've got.
Oh, God. Oh, I hate him.
That's you.
No.
You wanted me to do this.
Because you said that you could get good guests.
Is this a stunt or something?
I mean, I booked.
I'm not a fan of that one.
Why would you do that?
That's where I fall off the chair. I'm so frustrated. Back to the drawing board, Tony.
Alison, Rosen, Alison's your new best friend.
Tony's picks.
So are we the bleeped out people or the new picks that you
Tony
had to go back?
Thaxton.
You're the great
Hey, boss,
guest
I booked.
he
those
got after
shows.
play it
the-
again.
the ones he couldn't, after the ones that we rejected.
Got it.
Yeah. The first ones are so bad.
Yeah,
Matt.
you guys are like 15th draft.
Ooh.
Matt, I want your fun facts.
Yeah.
Not
Okay,
that I'm hosting the show,
I figured
but
it
I
out.
do want your fun
I'm going to
facts.
give you 5, 3 of which are real, 2 are lies.
Ooh, that's fun. Now, quick question.
Yeah.
Now, Tony told me ahead of time. By the way, if it's in my head, it comes out my mouth. It's a thing that happens with me.
Okay.
So, Tony told me that if I wanted, we have something dumb we could do with you. Is
Yeah.
that this, or is there
No.
something else dumb?
There's something
oh my
else
God.
dumb.
I love it.
Yeah.
Does it ever get smart?
No.
I mean, it sounds like no,
I
but
can
I just
answer
like to
that.
know how much dumbness we have. I have to look
Lots.
forward to.
Plenty.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
All right, wonderful. Okay, so 3 true, 2 false?
Yes.
Okay.
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 I have never been and never will go in the ocean.
Okay.
I have never had braces on my teeth, but I had braces on my legs.
Okay.
I've been shot with a crossbow.
Okay.
I own Ronald Reagan's chair.
All right.
And I was once, I use this with air quotes, forced to French kiss a girl in freshman year on a stage in front of the entire student body at a dance.
3 are true.
3 are true.
Now, does everyone get to guess?
Yeah, but Mark goes last. And
Okay.
you go first, Tony.
Okay.
Same rules.
I know the kissing one is true.
Yeah, I think you
Did we-
talked about that.
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
I believe you probably own Ronald Reagan's chair because I know you have a keen eye for design. And Ronald Reagan, what amazing
Known
chairs
for his
he-
design.
Yeah.
Known for his chairs. I don't know. I just feel like maybe that's true.
You know where you can get a Ronald Reagan chair? Living Spaces.
And the White House.
Although you don't seem like someone who would want specifically Ronald Reagan's chair, but I still feel like that might be true. So then we're left with crossbow, ocean, and braces. Smile. It's blocked by a microphone.
Isn't that a problem?
And let me see your legs. Just kidding. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Smile again. Oh, your teeth are pretty straight. Okay. The ocean one, I'm sorry. That's so weird. You've never been in the ocean and you'll never go in the ocean. But I know you grew up in like Fountain Valley or something.
No.
No. I associate you with Fountain Valley for some reason. No Fountain Valley in your past?
No, maybe because you think because that has water in the title.
Right.
Yeah.
But Fountain Valley is like inland. Oh, wait a minute.
You're
Where
right.
are you from?
I'm from Whittier. But that's inland.
Whittier, Fountain Valley, those are pretty similar, aren't they?
Not if you've been to either. I'm not touting Whittier is better, but it definitely is. But that also Whittier itself is a little...
But they're both Orange County, right?
No, Whittier's LA County. It's the edge of LA County. Is that change?
But still. Okay, so...
Is Fountain Valley at Orange County?
I don't believe so.
Really?
Is it not
Isn't
San
it the next-
Bernardino? No, I could be wrong. I could be
Oh.
wrong.
You're thinking Fontana.
You're right, I am. Yeah, Fountain Valley is Orange County.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I guess we know who my new best friend really is.
Ooh.
Oh, did you know that's what I do with my show? At the end, I crown someone a best friend.
Oh.
And I execute the rest.
Ugh.
Sweet.
Shit.
I've been working for her for 3 years. So
Wow.
who's the answer?
Okay.
Who is the answer?
Zombie producer.
Okay. The water one is too bizarre. So I'm going to rule that one out.
Could you take longer trying to decide?
I can't.
You just hate water.
I hate drinking water.
Yeah.
But I'll go in it. But I get seasick, and it's gotten to the point where if I see characters in a boat on TV, even if they're supposed to be having fun on a boat, I think to myself, I never want to do that.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh, see, your reaction was of a seafarer, because if you also shared my hatred of the sea, you would be like, yes, I get it.
Well, I'm not trying to sweat you, but that's what my oh man was like, oh man, like I wouldn't want to watch that either.
No,
Yes, it was. I'm telling you.
I don't believe you.
Okay, you don't have to, but I want you to know, lie or not, that's what I meant by that. Even if I was faking it, I was responding to that.
Oh, now I'm just confused. Okay. I think you have been shot by a crossbow as some sort of performance. Okay, those are my answers. Crossbow and the other two. Kissing, crossbow, kissing chair. Those
Okay.
are my answers.
The crossbow kissing chair.
Mine.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. Tone bone.
I was going to go with the ones that are not true are Ronald Reagan and Ocean.
Okay.
What are my choices again?
Hard to remember.
I know the Ocean one.
Never gone.
You've been in the ocean.
He owns Ronald Reagan's chair.
You do own Ronald Reagan's chair.
Let me
The
see if-
last one is true. You definitely French kissed a lady that you
It wasn't a
In
lady
Fountain
at
Valley.
the time.
in Fountain Valley. I'm just not having trouble remembering the other two.
Crossbow and
Crossbow
braces.
braces on your legs.
But not on his
I
teeth.
think you had braces on your legs, and you've not been shot with a crossbow.
And well, yeah, you've
So-
got it all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, I'm sorry.
You have been shot with a crossbow.
I have not.
You have not.
No.
But you had braces on your legs.
Yes.
And you own Ronald Reagan's chair.
Yeah, and then I found that out after, or
Otherwise
as
you
I
wouldn't
was
have-
buying it. I
you
was
wouldn't
going to
have
buy it anyway. Yeah.
Isn't that a similar story to your guitar?
That's right. David Koresh's guitar. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I found
How
out.
did that not make its way into
Because
this?
I know Tony and Mark knew
Oh.
that too
Well,
well.
Okay, a lot of questions.
Yeah.
You have been in the ocean?
Yeah, many times. I love the ocean.
Okay. What was your oh man?
I was telling the truth there. I was trying to respond like, yeah, I get it, girl. I hate
Okay.
water too.
Well,
Yeah.
you didn't do a good job
No,
of
I
it.
didn't, but I obfuscated it a little.
Yes. Okay. The braces on your legs, why?
My feet I was pigeon-toed.
Okay.
And then now I walk like a duck because they work too well. So my feet kind of stick out.
At least you're still in the bird family.
Boy, am I ever, man.
Did it hurt? The braces?
I was too young to remember. I know my dad used to pick me up by them and like swing me upside
my
down. As a
word.
fun thing, not like as a torture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my husband had, I don't know what the deal was, but he had some sort of brace situation, and the direction to his mom was like crank it until he cries.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't know
Medicine.
about that.
And-
This was the bar between the legs with boots
Yeah,
kind of thing.
I
Yeah.
think it was something like that, but she couldn't do it. So
I don't blame
like,
her.
yeah, it was
she
just-
shouldn't have. Nor
I think
should
she did maybe like once or something. And so for that reason, he has flamingo feet. I don't know.
Well, I will say that I wish it hadn't happened. I'd be fine with a little bit of pigeon toe because now I have to sleep with a big pillow between my legs. So my hips are all messed up.
Interesting.
Yeah,
He
isn't that
sleeps with like 900 pillows.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a similar thing.
Just like in a
Maybe.
different house.
No, I'm joking. It's not 900, but I sleep with one pillow, sometimes two, and I truly sleeps with 7
Does he
pillows.
put one between his legs?
I think so.
Yeah, that's probably why.
I've
Is he making a second bed that's on top of the
Is he
first
making
bed
a
out of
second
the-
Alison?
yes, I think so.
Okay.
There are so many pillows. Okay, the chair.
Yeah.
What's the story with the chair?
Yeah, I just bought it off someone on Craigslist after I was buying a table from them. And so I don't have proof on this, but it's like just a mid-century chair. And they said this was in Reagan's Palisades mansion. Yeah.
And did that make you like it less or more?
More,
neither?
though I'm not a Reagan fan, but I love 70s and 80s conservatism as a kitsch thing. So I have like a bust of Nixon and so for some reason, yeah, it really suits me.
That is so postmodern to like it as a kitsch thing.
Oh, I just love old-fashioned conservatism, not for its values, but for just
The
that-
look,
Yeah,
the
the
aesthetic
look.
only.
There's something about it. I like even Barry Goldwater, and just I love the paintings they made of them, and it's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah,
And then what was the other one? Was there another one? Oh, we already know about the
yeah,
French kiss.
yeah.
Kiss the
People
Girl.
can listen to the prior episode.
Yes. Well, now I feel like I know you better.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Listen, speaking of sleeping, women are at a higher risk of poor sleep quality and sleep deprivation due to hormonal changes that disrupt the circadian rhythm, negatively impacting overall health. This can later lead to hot flashes and night sweats, and up to 85% of women making sleep seem impossible. And even if you put the cell phone down, and I cannot bring myself to do that. They say to just put your phone in another room. I won't. And turn the lights off. Your body still needs one final trigger to let it know we can sleep now. And the trigger is a decrease in temperature. So Chili Sleep makes a customizable climate-controlled sleep solution that'll help you improve your entire well-being. Chili Sleep makes the Uller and Cube sleep systems hydro-powered, temperature-controlled mattress toppers that fit over your existing mattress to provide your ideal sleep temperature. These luxury mattress pads keep your beds at the perfect temperature for deep sleep, whether you sleep hot or cold. So it's this great mattress pad and this like unit that goes with it, and you put water in it, and then it goes into the mattress pad, and you can adjust the temperature, and it puts it at the perfect temperature however you like it. As part of the overall scientific study conducted by Wake Forest researchers, Chili Sleep's cooling bed product was shown to significantly reduce the frequency of night sweats by 86% and the frequency of hot flashes by 64%. I love it so much, and I am renowned in the world over. When you went to Japan and tried to watch your show, and you went to Thailand and tried to watch your show, probably people were interrupting you talking about my sleep troubles.
That's
and you're
true.
like, I'm trying to watch my television
Like,
show.
hi, is Arya going to pull this off? Or
Yeah.
what?
And they're like, Allison, how's her sleep?
I'm
We were
trying
the
to-
world over. And I hope they were like, well, she got this new mattress topper. Head over to chilisleep.com/bestfriend to learn more and save 30% off the purchase of any new Cube or Uller sleep system. This offer is available exclusively for Alison Rose's New Best Friend listeners and only for a limited time. That's Chili, CHILI, sleep.com/bestfriend to take advantage of our exclusive discount and wake up refreshed every day. And then I also want to tell you guys about Little Spoon. Little Spoon makes perfect baby food and toddler food. And if you're like me and not afraid to try food meant for young people, then it could be you food. Little Spoon is a one-stop shop for healthy, easy mealtime and snack time for your baby, toddler, and big kid delivered right to your door. Little Spoon makes healthy mealtime easy at every stage, saving hours in your week and all at a reasonable price. They're also the most flexible company. You can pause, modify, cancel, or skip at any time. Most of the baby or kids' food at the grocery store is heavily processed and often on the shelf longer than your little one has been in this world. It's not cool, and it's not the quality nutrition our kids deserve. Little Spoon makes everything fresh and uses absolutely nothing artificial. It's just like homemade, all delivered to your door and ready in seconds. You pop your meals in the fridge or freezer and use them when you're ready. It's that easy. We went to Descanso Gardens recently, and I had a bunch of Little Spoon pouches in my diaper bag, and both kids wanted a snack along the way, and they were the perfect snacks. All their recipes taste absolutely nutritious, nutritionally balanced, and they're free of junk, helping to set your little one up for a lifetime of health. And I've tried it, and it's all legit. It's great. They'll eat better than you. And the smoothies make snack time so much easier. Everything is delicious. The best part of the price is right. With kids' meals under $5 and baby food and smoothie snacks under $3, it makes trying Little Spoon easy. Start the new year fresh with Little Spoon. Get 50% off your first order with code BESTFRIEND at checkout. Okay. How was everyone's holiday? Did you have a holiday just now?
What holiday are you talking about?
Well, it could have been Easter. It could have been Passover. It could have been another holiday.
Got it. On Easter Sunday, I went to Santa Anita Racetrack and played the Ponies for the first time ever. Never done that before.
How was that?
It was fine. It was good.
Sounds great.
How did you do? Did Daddy get a new pair of shoes?
No, I won one race, and then I become a monster, and I just think, well, I got to turn this $5 into $10,
Ooh,
but then I don't. So, but it's really just you're picking names. Whoever's naming horses they're doing a great job.
What's the best name you saw?
Summer Pudding.
And Summer Jello.
Summer Pudding came in last. I the final race of the day, I put money on Summer Pudding because I went, well, we're going home after this, so I better put some money on Summer Pudding. And dead last, way last. Like every other horse had finished.
Mark's picks.
And it was pudding, not pudding.
Pudding, yeah. Our friend Chris Rady goes to the racetrack every Easter, and he invited us to go. And we finally said, you know what? That sounds good. It's a lovely day. Though I do have some sort of questions about horse cruelty and the things I hear, and that's not great. Obviously didn't see any of that beyond the people riding them real fast
And
around
whipping
a track.
them.
Yeah.
You didn't see that.
No, I did. I guess that's... But apparently it goes way deeper.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Allegedly. I don't know anything about it, really. I just went, we'll go. Sure. And
Best to turn a blind eye.
It was nicer than I thought it would be. It was cleaner. It wasn't like as sleazy. I always pictured it to be this sleazy.
Yeah.
You know, guys with stogies.
Right.
Ripping their tickets up when the horses don't come in. No. A lot of families, a lot of kids.
I think you were thinking of Santa Anita.
That's where I was.
I think you're thinking of Hollywood Park.
Oh, yeah, that would be. because now that's not a racetrack anymore. So if they are having horse races there, it's really
Really?
yeah.
Oh.
What is it now?
That's where the Rams Stadium is. SoFi Stadium is.
Oh.
I bet that is
There's
pretty
still a
sleazy.
casino, but I believe there is not a racetrack
Oh,
anymore.
wow. I didn't even know that.
Is it like, do people dress up and is it like,
There were people dressed. There were also people
Big hats?
very much not dressed up. And then on the infield, because it was Easter, they did an Easter egg hunt with 35,000 eggs. I
Oh
think
my
they said
God.
that's too many.
What?
It was an obscene amount of eggs. It was
Real
either
eggs?
3,500 or 35,000, probably plastic eggs with.
Yeah.
So there were like sort of midway rides and stuff. All while the horse races are happening,
Yeah.
there's just a carnival
Carnival.
happening in the infield.
Wow.
Weird.
Which was wild. And then there was a DJ too. So occasionally you
God.
would hear, the cha-cha slide as the
Oh, wait, I had a similar experience.
You did?
I don't mean to.
No, that's it. That's how we spent our Easter.
Well, we took my daughter Glenn to this little park celebration and Easter egg hunt, and they had a DJ there who must have been a former classic rock DJ because he just had that voice. And then he played songs that he played Michael Jackson.
Why did you
first of
ever
all.
hear his voice?
Because he was doing like, "Hey, everybody, there's a big egg hunt happening in midfield."
Oh,
Come
wow.
on.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he played Axel F, the theme to Beverly Hills Cop. and
yes. I used to play that on the piano. I
Yeah.
mean, when I was like 12.
It was crazy. Yeah.
What's cha-cha slide? How does that go?
Oh, it's like slide to the left, slide to the right,
It's very corny.
jump up one time,
I'm sure I've heard
jump
it.
up. Yeah. It's great. It's great at a wedding. You just follow the directions and
Yeah.
do exactly what the
Tell
guy
you
says.
what-
Yeah, and it's like literally just
are-
like take a step, now take another step,
Do
now
a dance.
There's a weird number of hops at some point.
Oh.
Hop 5 times. It doesn't rhythmically.
But that's
it doesn't
thematic
really
for Easter. That's pretty good, though.
Yes.
work. You're right. I didn't even think of that.
You right.
That's probably why they did it.
Did your daughter have fun?
She did. She's 6.5 months.
Oh,
So,
right.
So we put her in a little chicken costume and got a picture with the Easter Bunny. And then we had to go to see about 80 different families in 80 different places throughout the weekend. So that was exhausting, but nice to see the folks, but far. Yeah.
So 6.5 months, you guys must be tired all the time.
We're getting better. It's getting better. Yeah, it was tiring at first, but it's just wonderful though. Tired, but well worth it. And
You'll
the best
take it.
kind of tired. Ah, man, I'll take it time and time again. She's crazy. She's the heartbreak kid, man. She just drives me crazy.
Oh,
I
that's so
love her.
sweet. You
Oh.
have such a good attitude.
Oh.
How do you do that?
How do you not? This little thing, we'll be in a bad mood or we'll be tough, and then she'll grin at me, and then what problem could there be? It's
Oh,
crazy.
shit. Really? That's so
what
nice.
she says.
Oh my gosh, she's talking already. She's very precocious.
Yes, she's just filthy mouth though.
So a crazy thing happened at the beginning of the show. I said to you guys, I might pull out my phone, take a little Instagram story or a little video or something. Is that going to bump you? And you were context clues indicated to you what I meant by that.
Yeah.
But you were unfamiliar with the term bump
Right.
in the way I meant it.
Yes.
Both of you were.
I was as well.
Tony was too.
Everyone here except
Everyone here except
Maybe you
me.
made it up.
Maybe I made it up. It's possible. If I did, I didn't realize I did. But that happens sometimes, you know?
I'm going to Urban Dictionary right now.
Where do you find
did it
that
come from?
slogan comes from you? Is it friends? Is it just always been?
Slogan. That slogan.
Sorry.
That catchphrase of
term.
yours. I just feel like I've heard it so frequently. Is that going to bump
Is it
you?
recent, or does it feel like it's been around forever?
I mean, recent in the way that, like, if someone says to me, for a while, people would say, "What have you heard? What bands are you into?" And I'd be like, "Oh, lately I've been listening to Band of Horses." Do you know that band?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they can't, like, didn't their album come out like 15 years ago
At
or
least.
something?
Roughly,
yes.
yeah.
2003, maybe
Right.
even?
And
Yeah.
but I feel like up until even like 5 or 6 years ago, and I was like, I am now, this is not new. To me, it was new music, but it's no longer new music.
I see.
This is a very long-winded way of saying it's a newish term, but I feel like I've been hearing it for 15 years. or
That
something.
happened to me with the
Bump.
band Boston. I heard them in the 90s and thought they were a 90s glam band because they kind of sound like
Yes.
it, More Than a Feeling.
Mhm.
I didn't realize they were from the 70s.
I saw, now we are going back 20 years, but 20 years, yeah, but about, I saw 18. It doesn't matter. Law and Order SVU. And I was like, what is this brand new show? But it had already been going on for a long time. No, I had that 100% backwards. I saw Law and Order and I was like, what is... I realize I'm a very unreliable narrator right now. I saw... It's the in-person stuff. It's making me crazy.
Are you bumped?
I'm bumped. See? Did you just make that up?
I did.
I saw Law and Order SVU and I was like, what is this ridiculous show with poor production values from the 80s? Is this like Silk Stockings? What is this? And then I looked it up and I realized this is first run, what I'm watching.
Wow.
But then I became obsessed with it and I still am a fan. So what the story I told is the complete opposite of what we're talking about. Okay, Tony, did you find anything?
No, not when I look up bump on Urban Dictionary. It's like using it in like it's
like
saying,
bump and grind.
Well, it's talking
Cocaine?
about like posting online. Like, can you bring up my post, bump my post?
Oh, it's not a sleazy
And,
guy in a bathroom saying, let's do a bump.
It does bring up that also,
Okay.
and it also brings up like a song you want to play on repeat.
This
Are the main things I'm seeing.
is insane. I got.
I don't know how to like
someone.
reverse search that.
Do you want to do an Instagram post about bump?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I do.
Have you guys heard fade? Using fade lately? Or
Like-
fading?
Like to mean what?
I can't remember.
Are you faded like that?
Like being high?
Yeah.
No. It was like, can you look up on Urban Dictionary fading?
Mhm.
Because someone used it the other day and I didn't know. Is that anything?
Sorry, I had X'd out of it.
Seems counterproductive.
Tony's picks.
Okay, I'm about to do a story. I gotta get the right angle. Oh wait, I think I got this way. Okay. But I gotta do it in the microphone too because I'm hosting a show as well, even though that wasn't the point. Hello, you guys. I'm doing an Instagram story and I'm in my studio and I'm not alone. It's show 1 of Tony's Picks. So anyway, I'll show you the guests in a minute. But anyway, I wondered if I did an Instagram story, if it would bump them. And I'm bumped by the fact that they claim they've never heard the term bumped to mean like, is it going to bump you, to distract you? Have you heard the term bumped? Did I make this up?
Are
Look
you
who it
mishearing
is.
when people say bummed?
Distract,
Look, it's Matt Gourley and Mark McConville.
Hey, what's up, bumpers?
Have you guys heard the term bumped? I didn't make this up, right? Let me know. Okay.
What'd they say?
Uh-oh. You guys don't know how social media works. Okay, I'm going to tag you. Matt Jerley. Are you just Matt Jerley?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
I'm also just
And-
Mark McConville.
Okay, great. Great. You guys this is when you should do more of your Chris Columbus.
Well, there was a little slogan and it went like this. Would you like to bump me now or bump me later? I don't do rhymes because I find they're gauche. I do rhymes when I am the most.
You do rhymes when they suit you.
Is that a rhyme?
No.
Oh. Well, I do rhymes when they're good for me. For instance, they're not right now. But guess what, friends? Now it is good for me, and that's while I rhyme and fill me with glee. I'll rhyme with a word that sounds like an orange, but then I get distracted or bumped by a greasy door hinge.
Oh, a greasy door hinge?
Yeah.
It's the only
Oh,
thing that
nice.
rhymes with orange.
I thought nothing did.
I guess
That's
it's kind of
amazing.
door
But
hinge.
That you've blown the lid off the idea that nothing rhymes with orange.
Well, nothing
Yeah.
rhymes with silver.
But you know what? If you look,
Ooh, pilfer. Barely.
kind
Sl-
of,
slant
yeah,
rhyme.
yeah, that's pretty good.
Thank you.
I think the fact that I rhymed with orange disguises the fact that it should be a rusty door hinge, not a greasy door hinge.
No, but if someone just WD-40'd it, it would be greasy.
Yeah, but it wouldn't
Oily.
squeak.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be distracted.
This falls
by it.
apart, Matt, when you spend more
Oh,
than
man,
30
it was
seconds
so
on
Wait,
good.
tell me what it is again.
I think I
I'm
was
gonna make it
saying
work.
that I was distracted by a noisy door hinge. And I
Oh.
But you
should
said
have
greasy.
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
should have said rusty.
Also, nothing rhymes with purple. Unless you're Roger Miller.
or purple nurple, the drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sugar is sweet, so's maple syrup.
Shake and shake the ketchup bottle. None'll come and then a lot'll.
Okay, I'm going to check to see if anyone has written back yet.
Great.
Okay.
And I tried looking up fading, and really the main stuff I'm seeing is just like the normal uses of like like people getting tired or something. The most different one I saw is if someone's being negative. But this is also posted in 2006, so I'm guessing that's probably not.
No, that's probably just it's lasted that long.
Yeah, it's
and we're
really-
just now hearing about it.
What context would you say you heard fade
I
in?
cannot remember who or what it was.
Wait, what did you hear was what is the meaning of it?
I don't know.
Oh, wonderful. I'm glad I tuned back in for this.
Glad we're talking about it.
Now, I haven't gotten any responses yet. I'm tempted to also post it on Twitter, but maybe we just trust.
Paid to promote it.
That will bump me.
If I do it on Twitter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. I'll get bumped by that. Yeah,
Okay,
for
I don't
sure.
want to.
But I don't want to fade
I'm not prepared.
Instagram.
Yeah.
But it will
I'm just
bump
going
me
to type
if I do
bump
Twitter.
in and see what
Hey,
comes up.
nice one. Fist distraction.
Yeah.
A protuberance on a level surface.
Hmm.
Did you guys watch Severance?
Oh yeah,
No.
Obsessed with it. I am obsessed.
I loved it.
Will you play TV Talk, even though it's very long? Or TV Time or whatever it's called?
I like the movies and you like TV.
TV time. 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 TV time.
If you need the lyrics, email.
Yeah, but it's a big file. So I can Dropbox it to you. Anyway, you're so good. That's really all I had to say.
Adored it. Speaking of Lost,
Tony.
TV time. TV time. TV time. TV time. TV time. TV time. TV time.
Really phenomenal.
yeah, I call it good Lost. Does that
I
make
have
sense?
heard. Yes, I've
Yeah.
never seen Lost
Oh.
because people like you convinced. I will not invest if I'm just going to be disappointed.
What about people
in
like
it.
Tony or Bobby
I'm
Moynihan?
Yeah.
maybe in the middle on
There's
on
only
Lost.
2 of them.
No, I'm not a
Really?
Lost defender. I won't defend Lost, but I watched it. I was pulled in very
Yeah.
much as well. And then
I was too initially.
I
But the
got
idea that they have no
progressively-
idea, they had no idea where it was
Yeah,
going.
I got
was
That's the
cynical.
point.
progressively
Cynical.
less interested
Yeah.
in it, and then I was taping it, and it was just on while I was doing paperwork or doing.
But you were doing paperwork on purpose to not watch Lost.
It was just a thing that was on in the background.
I
while I
need
was
to
doing other
believe
things.
that the creators of the show are going somewhere
I-
with it and
I
have
agree.
something in mind. Even I was
Yeah.
an English major, and like for a time, I subscribed to the idea that the meaning, like death of the author. I mean, that's like an old-fashioned idea at this point, but like what the creator intends for the work shouldn't matter. It's just the work stands on its own, and you can derive your own meaning from it. That's a quaint idea. I need to believe that they
agree.
have something.
I want to believe that there's
But-
Yeah.
a reason for making something
Otherwise,
before
I
I
just-
believe in it.
yeah,
Even if I
exactly.
find something different.
But just food for thought, isn't Lost the sort of last victim of network greed? That they wanted this thing to
Yeah.
run and run.
Oh, is
and
that what
run.
happened?
Well, no, but that's
But-
true. But they also had no idea from the beginning. It was a cynical idea to begin with. I'm sorry, Tony. I know that I
don't care.
feel horrible.
No.
Tony's creeping in the corner. He's just in the fetal position.
But now the sort of profitability and acclaim that limited series get
Yeah.
Mhm.
is sort of proof that maybe Lost was this sort of. It could have been really cool.
Yeah.
Had they said it's this idea and it's 22 episodes or it's 2 seasons or it's whatever
Right.
that limitation is. If they had those parameters to work in from the jump, they probably would have done a great job with it. I think there's a whole season where they're like, we don't know how long it's going to be.
Yeah,
We
or
just
if
have
they
to
just
sort of
went
put it in
totally
neutral.
absurd
Yeah.
with it and went like David Lynchian or something, that would have been fine too. But the fact that they try to ground it and then just threw in a smoke monster and a guy putting in numbers and someone named Walt, who I don't know.
That's just season 1.
I know. I'm sorry.
Are we still in TV time?
we are.
TV time.
And there's a book. Did you know that? The Lexington Letter. On Apple Books, there's a Severance book
yes.
that they put. Yeah, I just finished. It's very short.
Is it help? Is it good? Is it?
It's good. It's fun. It's like a fun companion piece. It sheds light on a few things.
Like what? Can you say?
No, you can't because I haven't watched it.
I can't. I'm
Write
trying
it
to
on-
remember.
Write it on a piece of paper. And
I
fold
literally
it.
know nothing. Everybody's talking about it, and I know nothing
I'm
about
really
it. Adam
cur-
Scott's in it, right?
Yeah,
I think
I'm
that's
curious to
literally the
hear
only
what
thing I know.
you'd think of it, liking Lost, if you would think, oh, this is that.
Well, Tony
better.
famously
Oh.
compares every show he watches to his love of Lost.
Really?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Monday Night Raw.
Listen, Matt, you know what I bet you wish you had with all the time you put into Lost? Some kind of insurance policy. Well, you should look at Policy Genius. Life insurance can give you peace of mind that if something happens to you, your loved ones would have a financial cushion for rent or mortgage payments, loans, education costs, and everyday expenses. Typically, life insurance gets more expensive as you age, so it's smart to get a policy sooner rather than later. Policy Genius is your one-stop shop to find and buy the insurance you need. You click the link in the description or head to policygenius.com and answer a few questions. In minutes, you can compare personalized quotes from top companies to find your lowest price. You could save 50% or more on life insurance by comparing quotes. With Policy Genius, the team of licensed experts at Policy Genius will help you understand your options and apply for the policy you choose. The Policy Genius team works for you, not the insurance companies. You can trust them to offer unbiased help and advocate for you at every step until you're covered. I love Policy Genius because they've helped make life insurance shopping simple and found the perfect policy for me. Again, they are not life insurance. They are people who will help you find the best rate for life insurance. They don't add on extra fees. They don't sell your info to third parties. They have thousands of 5-star reviews across Google and Trustpilot. Head to policygenius.com to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you could save. Okay.
Allison,
Okay.
I noticed you cleared your throat during that advertisement read. Do you need some water?
Or some life insurance.
I am trying to drink more water. I am trying to.
But you don't.
I don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
I feel that it is. I wish I could like it. I wish I could just be like every other human being on the planet. I even saw someone on social media. Someone had written something like, "Water is so." Oh my god! I can't even.
Water is life.
Water can suck a dick. I don't like it that much.
To make you feel better, I had an ex-girlfriend who hated water too.
Is she alive still?
Not in my heart.
Just like that guy who was kicked out of their family for not drinking water.
That's
I mean, the
right.
stakes are so high, apparently.
It's
Uncle
the
Bob.
only thing you can truly shun someone for.
What
now.
did she drink?
Tea, which is just dark water.
So anyway, someone posted something like, I can't even say this with a straight face. Like,
You don't have to.
water. It's so perfect. It's so crisp and clear and perfect and pure, and we get to drink it. How can we be so lucky? Something insane.
Well,
like
that's
that.
just annoying. No matter
Yeah, it
what.
was.
I actually thought about the other day that water is
God.
crazy. No, I'm kind of with you on this.
Okay.
That it makes me. It does make me think we're living in a simulation where the simulation guys are like, what if we make these guys drink this real clear, tasteless thing a bunch of times a day? It's like, wouldn't that be kind of cool if they have to check in, or that's the way they like re-download us or upload?
Oh.
Did you just cast Kyle Mooney as God?
I mean, seriously.
What if we just did it?
Yeah. And then someone like reposted that. It was like, I found my people.
Mm,
Okay. I have not found my people.
no.
Let's check to see if other people know what bump means.
Okay.
That's going to bump me.
And then I want to see, you guys are using it so naturally.
It doesn't feel great.
No.
The word?
The word.
Using bumping bumps me.
What word do you use to mean bump?
Distract.
Yeah. Thrown.
Throw.
Will it throw
There's
you?
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bother you.
Mm.
Bother.
I was blindsided by Alison using bump.
Yeah. I was distracted when she started filming an Instagram story and stopped talking. Much like a bump.
I was offended.
Oh, offended. Yeah, still no one has said anything. What's happening here?
I don't think this
You made it up.
exists. You might have. What if you dreamt it, but you thought it was real? It just got baked into your brain or something.
What if that's what's a simulation?
Dreams?
bump.
Oh, for sure, dreams are. That's where you're uploading shit, man. I'm just kidding. We'll talk later.
Let's do
Yeah.
this more dumbness with Matt Gourley.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I gotta get something.
So,
Okay.
the reason I thought of this is because Matt has we're getting a little noise from your phone there, guy.
Oh, sorry.
That's
That's
it.
just my list.
Hey, guy.
I mean, if
Guy.
you want to do this, I gotta.
Hey,
get
guy, your phone is bumping the microphones.
Guy.
I never heard him call someone guy before.
That's my grandpa's name.
Matt does this thing that has now infected my brain, not as much as him, and it blows me away how fast he is with this, where he comes up with the opposite name for something or a person. I feel like you could explain it better
Well, I
than me.
think we did it. You've been doing it a long time,
Yeah.
but you did it a lot on our podcast, Pistol Shrimp.
That's
Radio,
right.
Where I would say a thing, I would say a common household item, a thing that was happening in front of us at a basketball game, and Matt would say something, and I'd just go, huh? And then realize, oh, he just took every element of the thing I said and said the opposite.
Yes.
And I think, do you have a nice example, Matt? A
Well,
simple example
like,
for the people.
It's you break everything down into its core, either syllables or not even a syllable, like a word or something, and then say the opposite of that reconstructed in a new chain. So like Harry S. Truman would be Baldy T. False Woman. Does that make sense?
Yes, totally.
Okay.
That's a great example. Harry S. Truman, Baldy.
Yeah.
T is not really the opposite.
Sometimes
of
there's
S.
not opposite. Sometimes
It's
they're actually synonyms
alternate.
too.
or it's like a
just
spiritual.
or
companion.
a complementary kind of thing.
It's the yin or the yang.
There is a little art to it, and there's a little, it's not.
And then
Finesse.
I'm
It's
Truman-
not pure left brain.
But Truman really is. You're doing binary stuff there
Yeah.
with true and false and man and woman.
Right.
The classic binaries.
Yes.
There. So Baldy T. False woman
Yeah.
would be code for Harry.
I guess
S.
actually
Truman.
it should be Baldy and false woman, because like north and south, you could get an opposite there.
Sure.
Ooh.
There's one sitting there, but that doesn't roll off. Baldy N doesn't.
No.
No.
And it's a game of speed.
No. Well, Tony suggested that we do this, and then
So
he
if
said,
it doesn't go well,
It's-
you know where to look.
Oh yeah, that's this whole show.
Tony's
and he said,
picks.
could you write some up? And I said, friend, I'm embarrassed to say I've got a huge list already.
Oh my god, amazing.
So what I'll do is give you the area that either this person or this thing is known from.
This is almost like a Wheel of Fortune category.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about with the
Oh.
beginning and the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
person.
So
and then it's like plumber.
here's what I would consider to be a relatively easy one. Okay, this is an actress. Okay.
Mhm.
And I guess just ring in by yelling your name. That's how you ring in.
Okay.
Or just yell out the thing, I guess, if you get it first. Okay. Maxi Passenger.
Mini Driver.
That's correct. Yes.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So who's keeping score?
I feel like I
got
can't
pen
play because I know I've heard some of these.
Well, I'll try to pick some that you might not
Okay.
know, because I've got hundreds.
Love that
Okay,
you
hang
know
on.
some.
I'm sure you do.
Okay.
Okay, so point for Tony.
Okay. This is from the field of music. Okay. Fire, Fire, Grown Up.
Mark McConville ringing in.
You can just say it.
Ice Ice Baby.
Correct.
Oh, I was trying to think of band names.
Okay. Also from the world of music. Clothing client Slow. They're going to get stupider, just so you know.
Say it again.
Clothing client Slow.
And it's music?
Uh-huh.
Clothing client.
That's the clothing client. that is-
Client.
Naked work. What? I'm stumped on this one.
Clothing. What's the opposite of clothing?
That's why I went naked. but
Naked.
Clothing client.
Oh.
Clothing client.
So like a someone who sells clothing or something.
Is it Taylor Dane?
Oh, Taylor Swift.
Swift.
Allison gets it.
I feel like that was
Clothing client.
Okay, this is a movie character. Warmfoot Darth.
Cool Hand Luke.
Correct. Okay, I'm just deciding how stupid I should go.
Very.
Okay. Shiny night opposite of Jamaican salutation.
Shiny night.
Is there a category for this? Or is this just...
actor.
Okay, Shiny Night. Oh, I know it.
What is it?
I think it's Daniel Day-Lewis.
No.
No?
Oh,
No.
opposite of Jamaican salutation.
Yeah.
Shiny.
So like dull day. Dull day? Dull day. Dull day.
Wait, this is an actor? You said?
Dull Day-Lewis.
Dull day. And then the opposite of Mon. No, salutation. Jamaican. What's a Jamaican? I have to be out loud. What's a Jamaican salutation?
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. It should just
come
be
on!
Shiny night Jamaican salutation. Or
Dull
no,
day, Mon?
opposite.
What is the opposite?
No. Opposite of Jamaican salutation is in the name, but what you're looking for is the Jamaican salutation.
Does anyone know what the Jamaican salutation is?
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
Pass.
Matt Damon.
Oh. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, Shiny. Shiny and Matt.
Yeah.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
No.
Anhedonia Old Woman.
What?
And this is a musician.
Say that again?
Phil Youngman?
Anhedonia Old Woman.
Payne Youngman? Anhedonia.
What is that?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's the
You can't say because it'll give it away, won't it?
It's like lack of feeling, right?
well, it's the inability to feel pleasure, and I think often in a sexual way.
What is it? Anhedonia.
Old woman.
Old woman. So it's young man.
Orgasm young man.
Henny Youngman?
No. You're close, but you're not there.
Oh.
Shiz Youngman. Wait, it's music?
It's Newman. It's gotta be. Randy Newman.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Mark gets it. Okay. This is a band. TV Butt.
I know it.
Movie penis.
Opposites attract.
Radiohead.
That's right.
You are cleaning up, Mark.
Okay.
I spent some time with this guy.
All right. Okay, hold on.
I told you this would be stupid.
Yeah, but it's stupid, but it's really a thinker.
I know.
It's
They're harder
stupid
than
smart, yeah.
than I thought they were going to be.
Okay. Posed dig up less. Posed dig up less.
What's the
I know.
category?
Actress. Or maybe you could
It
also
shouldn't-
say dealt dig up less.
Yeah, that's probably because it's Drew Barrymore.
Correct. Yeah.
So stupid. Are you gonna do
Wait,
khaki?
how is
Are you gonna
Posed and Drew?
You gonna do khaki double flute or
That's
not?
that's my personal favorite.
Khaki
I know
double
that
flute?
one.
Gene
Yeah.
Triplehorn.
That's the one that gets me every time.
Okay. Okay, this is it's a title of a comic book character.
Batman.
No. Not the title of the comic. It's the full name of the character.
Okay.
Okay.
Bruce Wayne.
Donatin' the girl, no big deal. Donatin' the girl, no big deal.
There's so much silence on this episode.
And there's also a weird emphasis on donating.
Got it.
You got it?
Robin the Boy Wonder.
Correct.
I was so close with Batman.
You were. Puny the Werewolf Reviver, which is a TV show.
I want that to be a TV show on its own. Puny the Werewolf Reviver?
So in this case, it's not 100% an opposite. It's more of a in the realm of.
Say it one more time for me.
Puny the Werewolf Reviver.
So like big or strong.
Yeah. And it's going to be a vampire killer. Oh,
Right.
I got it.
Okay, what is
It's
it?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Correct. How many more? You want one more?
Puny.
Sure.
Okay. This is maybe my favorite one.
So stupid.
It's an actor. It's not a super well-known actor, but I think it's worth it that we do this.
Okay.
Barbie, not very much of a nabe.
Ken. Not. What was the second part?
Not very much of a nabe.
He's a very well-known actor.
I said he's not a very.
I'm saying he is.
Oh, okay. He is good.
It's
Okay.
Ken Watanabe.
Yeah, Ken. What a nabe.
Okay, Tony and I each have 1, and Mark has 8. Okay,
Wow.
let's check
Well
in
done.
our bumps again.
Okay.
Oh,
That was very fun. Oh my god, how? Okay. The only response is
on the way here, they made the internet illegal.
the response is yay, I love them. Thanks. This is like, I feel like Instagram does this where they're like, we're just going to show a few people. There's going to be a flurry later, and then I'm going to have to call you guys back to
There
the
should
house.
be. I think there should be
Oh, a
like
poll.
a term for when people. When you like post a picture of something and then
Bumping.
people feel the need to comment on the thing that's not the
Oh,
point
yeah.
of your post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like they'll like comment on like something in your house in the background of
Yes.
your photo or something.
The internet. Okay. Let's see here. Seeing what else we need to get to. Oh, I think it's time to say hello and welcome to new patrons.
Alison wants to say thank you to a couple of special people out there who signed up to be new patrons. Patreon.com/AlisonRosen.
I'd like to say hello and welcome to Dan Man.
Hi, Dan, man.
Hello and welcome to Krista Bispo.
Hi, Chris Obispo.
Hello and welcome to West Anthony.
Hi, West Anthony.
He signed up for an annual subscription and he's at the texting level.
Ooh.
Hello and welcome to Ida Greenfield.
Hello and welcome to You the Red Sky.
And she signed up for an annual. And hello and welcome to Jason Brown.
Hello and welcome to the Argonauts. What's opposite of brown on the color wheel?
Oh,
Purple.
gray? Oh, yeah, maybe.
You Argonaut purple.
Thanks, everyone. Reminder, sign up for a year, get 2 months free.
That's a good deal.
So tell me about Pistol Shrimps, because are you guys back?
Good question.
Were you guys gone?
Great question.
What's
We
the
are
deal?
gone.
Well, we never fully gone.
We were
but
never really
We're
here.
not 100% back, but we're more back than we've been back in a long time.
That's true.
Yeah. Because we
But-
figured out a way.
But for people who don't know what it is,
Let's go back to the beginning.
let's do it.
The year is 2014, 15.
Yeah,
Ish.
14 maybe?
I think 14
Yeah.
sounds right. Matt's then girlfriend, now wife, was part of a basketball team called the Pistol Shrimps, who played in a women's recreational league here in Los Angeles. 3 different gyms. Matt, can you still name the gyms?
Pan Pacific Park,
Yes.
North Weddington,
Yeah,
Lake Street.
that's right. They'd play basketball against other teams. And Matt and I would go to the games and call the games live, but then put it out as a podcast. So you were not listening to it live, but as close to live as maybe podcasting.
Yeah, that
would
night
allow.
we'd put it out. Yeah.
Right. If the game was at 8, the goal was to have it on the internet by 9:30.
Yeah.
Get home, put
Mhm.
it up. Matt doesn't know anything about basketball. I know sports, but basketball is like the one I know the least about. So it just was so stupid to do that we had to do it. I mean, you heard the whole khaki double flute business. This is our mentality. We got to dig into this kind of thing. So we called basketball games for a long time as best we could, but it wasn't very good. We got better at it.
Yeah. Better
Then-
and worse.
Then we stopped going to games. I think the team sort of dissolved. Then a pandemic happened.
Yeah.
But we started answering emails because people started sending us emails and things in the mail.
Tons of gifts.
So great.
Someone sent milk.
Why?
Shelf stable milk. Well, they also sent
Oh.
cereal.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
But I was not having that. I did not want to have non-refrigerated milk that had been sent through the mail.
right. But
In-
you went for the
in-
cereal?
I would eat the cereal because it's sealed in
Yeah.
a package. Though I don't know that we ate the cereal.
And the milk
in the
was sealed.
You're right.
Was it
I love the
Parmalat?
Go-Go's.
What?
But we got lots of stuff. We had there's a Canadian blacksmith that listened to the show who would send us things made of iron.
Well, I kept trying to
Do
get
Canadian blacksmith.
American
Mexican white Jones. In fact, you're drinking. That's cool Canada Dry. You should have some warm Mexican wet.
So this kind of thing would happen while a basketball game was happening. Then we got a lot of emails. We were so behind in the emails that we felt like we needed to answer emails. So we would just do those as episodes. We did that for a long time. And just recently, we got a single email. I thought it was from a friend, and it was not. It was from a Pistol Shrimps listener. But that made me think we should just answer one person's email, and that will be the one episode.
And we specifically say in the episode title that is the only person allowed to listen to that episode, and anybody else is punished. Tony has sat in for us before when both Mark and I couldn't be there. Tony and Todd Bishop.
Todd Bishop.
Who's that?
He's a real person.
Yeah, why did I say that? Todd Cooper. I
Todd
know
Cooper.
Todd very well.
Oh, you're Felice.
Yes.
buddy.
The Felice Navi Pod boys took
Yeah.
over a couple games.
Yeah, they just one.
When I was in
neither
Japan, not
neither
even-
one of them could do it, and
Yeah.
so there was an episode without Matt and Mark.
Yeah.
It's true. Long story endless. We're still answering emails from 2021.
One?
I think we're into the 21s.
Yeah.
But now we've slowed it down even more by answering one at a
We
time.
do shorter episodes, but only one person is allowed to listen.
And like, what kind of emails? What kind are they?
Erotic.
Questions? Are they? Did you say erotic?
This woman who wrote in asked us about Disneyland. She just said, I'm going for the first time and I want to go. And that seemed to merit an episode from us. The last one, the one we just put out, is for a man named Michael O'Brien. So if you're named Michael O'Brien and you wrote in, you can listen. But otherwise, no. He wanted us to do a Deadwood podcast.
Where we decided we'd do a John from Cincinnati podcast.
That
instead.
might be coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so now I don't even read the emails ahead of time. I just sort of go, all right, today's email is this guy
Yeah.
or this gal. And here we go.
How fun!
Yeah.
That's true.
We revolutionized podcasting by shrinking it down to an audience of one.
I
and
like
it's
it.
a
We were
different
there
audience.
in the beginning, and we're going to be there in the ending because we're going to end it.
You're gonna end podcasting.
Yes.
Probably.
I also feel like it's important you need to let Alison know that someone also sent you guys an anvil.
Yeah, we got 3 total, but never the
There was
one
3?
I wanted.
I didn't know
I
there
just
was
wanted,
3.
because Mark has to go to the P.O. box to pick these things up. So I was trying to get someone to send a full size, like Warner Brothers cartoon.
Because Matt's a
Blacksmith
great friend.
anvil.
Right.
But the most we got were these like ones that were the
Hobby
size of a
anvils.
brick when you want the size
Yeah,
of, like
The
a
big one.
You
yeah,
want the one the Coyote's
toaster
dropping
oven.
on the
Yeah.
Roadrunner.
Never got it. So if you're out there,
They're so expensive.
I know. To ship, imagine shipping it too.
I can't.
Someday. I'm not
So
gonna.
will the basketball start up again? Then?
Basketball is starting,
They
and the
have
Pistol
just
Shrimps
started
are
up.
just Amanda's going to go tomorrow night to play for the first time. But
Oh.
now that we have a daughter, it's not like maybe
Right.
at some
A lot
point
harder.
we might I'll strap her to my chest and we could try an episode.
We might try it.
Yeah,
Why not?
yeah.
But now Pistol Shrimps Radio is divorced from Pistol Shrimps.
Yeah,
Basketball, it
but
sounds like.
separate.
I
mean,
think
we're
we're-
working on it.
I think we're
we're
living
still
in the back
seeing
house.
each other. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'd hate to see them seeing someone else, but you never know.
God, wouldn't that be great though if they just had a brand new
We should have just
broadcast
handed
team?
it off. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To Chick Hearn Jr. and Vin Scully Jr.
You mean there's no Hearn opposite? I'm already halfway through it. Duck, Hearn, duck.
Well, you listen.
Deafen.
You hear.
Yeah,
oh,
Hearn.
yeah.
Oh yeah, here. Duck listening senior.
No one would ever get that except maybe Mark.
Yeah, you do start to learn after
You
a
do.
while. You pick
I
it
gotta
up.
start to
check
learn
again.
like Chick Hearn.
Yeah,
To see if anyone can confirm.
hick churn. You can also spoonerize too.
Matt, don't get Matt started on spoonerizing because that's a half hour.
I
of your
run a
life.
hick.
Do you
churn.
have spoonerisms in your phone?
No, because those are, I believe, the only way you can ever make yourself laugh if you just start spoonerizing things. You know, like I was looking at Pop-Tarts and I went, oh, top parts. You don't see it coming.
Right.
You can say it before you can think it, and you can make yourself laugh. Yeah. So those are just, anyone can do those anytime, anywhere. I mean, yeah, there's some classics.
Help yourself out.
Yeah. Well, Hillary Swank, Swillery Hank, Bathy Cates, Fat Pastor Fussy Cat. They're there. And those are for
They're out
everyone
there.
to find. It's like finding a 4-leaf clover, a little bit of gold.
A friend of mine was publishing a book, and she was talking to a potential publisher who said, please send her a writing smapple.
Smapple?
They just transposed the M and the
It's
A.
like I did to the address getting here today.
Yes. And I will never not think to myself, smapple, haha, when I see the word sample now. Like every single time. And I giggle every time.
that's
and I
good.
see that. Yeah. All right. Still nothing. I don't know why. I still am not getting responses. And I have a decent number of Instagram followers.
You were looking for instantaneous response.
I was hoping for it. I feel like they're just going to come flooding in tomorrow or later tonight, probably. And then you guys will wonder if I'm making it up because you think of me as a big liar.
But you just reminded me right now of a friend of mine used the word smoke in a context that I'd never heard before. I don't want to catch any smoke. What?
Like flack?
Yeah. And I just had never
Well, I've never heard
before.
that, but somehow I was able
I
to
feel
context.
like I have heard that.
But I had to sort of
weird.
pause and go, oh, smoke. Okay.
Yeah.
What are you okay, I see. I think I got it.
I feel like
But I wouldn't use that personally because I feel like it's not like, I don't know where I would have heard it except for this one friend who used it. I don't know where they got it.
I remember a few years ago, no, probably like 6 years ago, suddenly hearing On the Bubble from a number of people. Are you familiar with that one?
Like a show's cancellation?
Yes. I feel like that's kind of an industry thing, though.
I think
It's
so.
also a sports thing.
Is it?
Oh.
Yes, because the college basketball tournament teams are on the bubble. They're going to make it or they're not.
Oh, I wonder which was first.
Well, probably a bubble.
But nothing's ever really on a bubble except maybe another bubble.
That's true. Don't nobody speak.
Don't nobody speak.
So wait, are you telling us to speak? I'm confused.
Don't nobody speak. I don't know. Good question.
That stuff's always tough for me, those colloquialisms.
Yes.
Because I always feel they don't feel great coming out of my mouth. I'd rather not use them. I don't know where they came from. I don't know what I'm really saying, so I don't want to say it.
Especially internet speak. You know, that we've talked about this many times. Yeah. Just those, like all the feels or something.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I'm sorry. I hate that so much.
I know.
All the feels. Awesome sauce is the old one I hate.
Yeah.
If you like this,
Amazeballs.
Oh, God, I hate it.
Even Chef's Kiss now is.
I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
how about no notes?
I don't like
It's a
it.
new one. It's a newer joke.
And
it's just
no fucks were given that day, I can tell thee.
Ugh.
There's a
I
great
hate all of these so much.
the guy who ran Workaholics, the final season of Workaholics. He posted a photo of a dry erase board from the writer's room, and
yes.
it's all of these phrases.
Oh,
and
You couldn't
I
use.
I'm with them. I
Yes.
don't want to use these.
Well,
Yes.
it just has that group feeling, that sort of, that's a non-religious cult or something.
Yes.
Says the guy who's making up opposite speaks and spoonerism.
Yeah,
guys.
but those are mine.
But those are
man.
original.
Those are mine. Yeah, they're real original. Yeah, those are mine.
Yeah, they ought to be kept in a museum.
But everybody, just like spoonerisms, they're out there if you want them. You can have your own. That's the great
true.
thing.
That
you
is
know?
true.
Me and Mark are screwed though with our names.
I'm not.
Why? Oh, because
You're not either.
You can be Tony
You're Tony.
Thaxton.
You're Tony
Yeah, I guess
Thaxton.
so.
And
yeah,
I'm-
you can.
It's not
And
that
I'm
fun though.
Mork Mac.
Well, I like McConville's.
Yeah, that's it. McCark and Rallison Ozen.
It's fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Not
swap
that
them
fun,
around. No.
Rallison Ozen. That's good.
Is someone who did you get bumped?
I got bumped.
By your own phone.
You guys, this was so much fun. It would have been more fun if I could get confirmation that the word bumped exists.
That's
I'm
gonna drive you
100%
crazy.
sure.
I like it. It's kind of like Lost or Severance. Where there's
Yes.
a mystery still.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Again, I am 100% sure it does exist, but I could be, deluded. And now we'll never know, except I will, and I will hound you with
Okay.
the proof, irrefutable proof later. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Don't worry, I will give you I'll swing around and give everyone a chance to plug their stuff. This is just
Don't
the
worry,
moment.
guys.
Don't worry.
I'm
I know you
not worried.
I saw you shaking. Don't worry. Just like Tony did when what was he shaking before?
Why were you shaking before?
Oh, I think because you were saying negative things about Lost, maybe, and it was all
right.
it's all he has.
That was,
bring it
I
up
feel
again.
bad. I
Yeah.
feel bad.
If you enjoyed what you're hearing, or even if you don't, please make sure you're subscribed and leave us we forgot to do iTunes comment of the week. Okay, we'll just do those next time.
All right.
Next time on the next installment of
Tony's Picks.
So get your iTunes. We had good ones this week too. So get those iTunes comments in because we're going to do them next time on
Tony's Picks.
That's right. Leave us a comment. Click 5 stars. It's my favorite number. And listen to my other podcasts, Childish and Upward the Weekly, and follow me on social media at Alison Rosen. And I just mispronounced my own name. And I have a newsletter. Subscribe for free, AlisonRosen.substack.com. Okay.
Do you have an Olds email?
Yeah. Oh no, an Olds W phone call.
Mark,
Yeah.
where might we find you?
I'm
And
on-
what should we look out for?
I am on Instagram and also Twitter at Mark McConville. You can listen to the new Naked Lunch podcast with Phil Rosenthal and David Wild starting May 12th, wherever you get your podcasts. You can also listen to Pistol Shrimps Radio, but only if your name is in the title of the podcast, if it's for you. You have to write into the show. And
Wait
then,
a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get to you eventually. And then Matt has a band, and I'm playing some sweet pedal steel
Yeah, we
guitar.
didn't even talk about that.
Oh, we can get to this because it's relevant because these two guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Tony
both
and
playing.
Mark.
Tony and I are both playing with Matt's band May 3rd. Matt, you want to take it? Because it's really, this is your deal.
You got it, buddy. Thanks for teeing it up.
You got it.
Townland is the band.
And I'm also S-ing it down.
Now we're talking.
That's how we're knocking.
Later, we're listening. Townland is the band. We have a new album out called Honey on the Hi-Fi, available Bandcamp, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Deezer, Leezer, Cheezer, and Weezer. There's a show at the Federal Bar, like you said.
North
and
Hollywood.
These guys are playing. Mark plays beautiful pedal steel. Tony plays precision, heartfelt drums. We're playing with Don't Stop or We'll Die, the great Don't Stop or We'll Die. It's a wonderful venue. We play these kind of soft rock, easy listening, perfect warm up band for Don't Stop or We'll Die.
It's like if Christopher Cross took a bath.
Oh man, wouldn't you love just a tub of Christopher Cross's bathwater?
I've got one in my car.
Really?
Yeah, I drive around with
Doesn't it splash when you drive?
It's contained. I got one of those Yeti coolers with
yeah.
the sort
yeah.
of clampy.
Smart.
It's sealed shut.
Yeah.
Like the milk
Yeah.
that you received.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I still had that. Anyway,
Shelf stable milk. What makes it stable? Otherwise, you have to refrigerate milk. Okay, sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
you're
Matt.
right. It's a good question that we've never had answered.
No.
You check out the album, and then if you like of that music, come to the show. I would say if you listen to the album and distinctly don't like the music, probably not a good follow-up to come to the show. It ain't going to change much.
This is May 3rd
May 3rd.
in North Hollywood, California.
Yeah, and it's a great venue.
The Federal. Did we say
The
that?
Federal Bar.
did, yeah.
And I think we go on at 8, and then Don't Stop goes on at 9.
But if they listen and hate it, they could just come at 9.
That's true.
Or they should
come at 7 and protest.
Yes. And then step out at 8 and then come in at 9.
Yeah, or streak across the stage, or like spray paint, because we all wear real fur coats, and you can
Oh,
spray paint.
yes.
Yeah,
You could protest 2 things at once.
yeah.
Tony, what about you?
Twitter and Instagram at
Tony Thaxton.
and Bizarre Albums every Tuesday. And I should promote. Going to be playing at the Federal on.
Yeah.
That's it for now.
Are you going to be playing pristine, heartfelt drums?
You know it.
He is, man.
That's all he does.
We're lucky, so lucky to have these two. I'll tell you, I tell him that all the time, but I just love them. I wish
And
they
that's
were in
like-
the band.
As opposed to like cold, sloppy drums?
Yeah, like no Alex Van Halen. He's warm, sloppy. Neil Peart is cold precision.
Right. So who's
he's the
cold,
best.
sloppy?
Tony's the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
He's warm precision. You know, like he's technically proficient, but he's also an artist.
got all-
He's
he's
right
so
and
much
left
heart.
brain. He's the best.
I'm just trying to think who's cold, sloppy.
Cold sloppy.
Probably like someone I slept with in college.
Hey now.
No, I'm talking about drums.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I
You
realized
slept with
how
it.
that.
You slept with drummers in college, and one of them.
I realized that sounded like a hack joke. No, I'm imagining I would have slept with a cold, sloppy drummer in college because I'm thinking it would have been like someone who would have played in like a shitty bar band.
Yeah.
And it would have been like someone who didn't have a lot of heart and was like sloppy at drums.
Right. Who would be a cold sloppy drummer?
Someone who plays in a bar band.
Yeah. I guess no cold sloppy's going to make it, and no warm
Tights.
Yeah. Warm tights. No warm loose and no cold sloppies. You got
A warm loose could make it.
It's like Briggs Myers. You gotta have the perfect combinations in the centers. You know what I'm saying? Should
I think it's
leave?
Myers.
Should
Briggs,
I leave?
and not Briggs Myers?
What's Briggs Myers?
Briggs Myers? I think is maybe a pharmaceutical company.
Who's Philip Morris?
He's the cigarette man.
Okay.
I think Briggs Myers is a technical school.
That might be what it is.
Is it?
Myers Briggs is the personality test.
That's what I'm trying to think of.
Yeah. Like
But
your drums are ENFP.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Extroverted, not safe for SPF.
This has been so much fun. Thank you guys so much. Listeners, thank you for listening. I love you. You matter. Goodbye.
Hey, do you know about the Alison Rosen Show?